Okay, hello everyone. Um, Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video on the YouTube, and I am very excited. You could hear it from the little breath that I took when I started a video. But anyways, I'm really happy to be here and start something new for myself and something that's gonna be beneficial for other people. And the topic of my very first video is gonna be joyful things that are coming your way, some blessings, either surprises from the universe or something that you've been working hard by yourself and for yourself. So only positive vibes, something that is really, really, really exciting coming, and please make a pause. I will start the reading now because I don't have enough storage on my phone, so I will have to make this video a bit short, but I will figure out something soon, as short as possible. Okay, for this pile, I get the feeling that you need to spend some time near the water. I feel like here people who been maybe struggling a bit emotionally lately, and the better way to restore the emotional balance is spending some time near the water, taking walks, or if you're planning vacation to go somewhere to the seaside, this is the this is a message for you that you should do it. Or if you live near the seaside and you're watching this video, use this chance and just go. For all of us who are living somewhere in a very cold country, please enjoy the seaside, and it will help you a lot with your emotional state. Okay, so let's see what universe has for you. Okay, I see. Okay, I see that in the recent past, there might have been a breakup, there might have been a loss of a job, or some quarrels in a family, for example, or with friends, but something that really broke your heart. I really, with this position, I get chills. I feel a broken heart. And I feel it's not only a broken heart, like um, just from some event. I feel one event just triggered it, and you got a major disappointment about love and life itself. Something I feel like, what do I have to live for right now? What is this thing that keeps me on this earth? Like, what I'm supposed to do? Like, everything that I believed in just got, smashed and ruined, and, which way I have to walk. This is the feeling I get here, and lots of, fear as well of unknown. And you are starting a new journey, I feel like, because you've been maybe depriving yourself of friends, meeting with people, just enjoying life. You just couldn't. I feel like you maybe wanted, but you were like, oh my god, when this pain is gonna be over, when I feel like you are people either very sensitive, or this was something major that happened in your life. I feel like you are been shaking, and crying at night. For some people, I feel like you were literally choking maybe on your tears, like, so nobody's gonna be awakened. I don't know where I get this, but your heart got frozen. I feel like you were in such pain that you were like, okay, I don't want to feel anything in this world already. Like, I just want this pain go away. And you just stopped feeling, maybe life is like this. Maybe I'm supposed to be tough and, like, don't feel anything, don't interact with people because they all are bad or something. Like, I just feel like a major disappointment in the world. um Either you are still in this stage, or you're maybe moving a little bit forward, because for some people I feel like you're already like, okay, I've spent enough time in this state, maybe for 3 months, maybe um, for 3 years for somebody I even hear, and you're like, okay, I've been here, I'm tired of self bitching, if this is the word, like, tired of being in this emotional disaster. Like, either I'm living my life or I'm just dying. So I don't know, I've got these words like, either I am trying to make something work in this life and continue walking and trying to build something new, or I'm just, dying, because there is no point of life when I am just suffering. So I feel like you've been crying a lot, and you're like putting these black glasses so nobody's gonna see your eyes that were swollen from tears, and you just start slowly walking your way. Um, as I feel this is, I'm more into what is happening in your inner world. I don't know which conditions, which situations triggered this situation, but just the general feeling that you don't know how to live your life right now. You feel like you have to start from scratch. Everything you believed before was an illusion. And I feel like you are just trying to make these baby steps, not knowing which direction, where, which goals you should achieve, what kind of behavior you should, mm, how does the word, pursue, or I don't know. It feels like you are, like a baby, like a grown-up baby that starts his journey from start, and lots of fear, and it's understandable. It's very understandable that you feel like very vulnerable and afraid of unknown, because you literally don't know what's there in the future. Like in this position, I feel like, you know, um, like a feeling that you are gonna discover a world from beginning, like you're becoming a new person. And yes, I feel like it's a major transformation. I don't know, it's like the life is divided into before and after. Oh, I got chills when I say it. And what I want to assure you in this part is that you're gonna go through this period. This is a major blessing that's coming your way, and this is not only the part of the universe, this is part of you who did this, You are great, you're doing great. If you now suffering, just know it, that the universe knows that you are gonna make it, that you are doing great. This is a very difficult times you're just going through, but do not lose yourself, and then take only the best things and find yourself new. This is what I get for you. And the major blessing is that this is gonna be over, and you are gonna look back at your life and think, oh my god, how did I live like this before? And what I walking through to I'm sorry, is love. And you see how beautiful is this? Here is a completely broken hearted, and here is you. You went from this blindly, like a blind kitten, and here you are like coming to love. This is the best blessings that can ever happen to any person. This is what we all searching for. And I feel like if not the real human physical being that's waiting for you there on this other side of the journey, it can be a job that you're gonna love, it can be some creative projects that you're gonna love, or family, people, something that will make you feel that you are love. Everything that surrounds you is love, and you are loving and enjoying this life. I just, as like I feel, when the movie starts, and this says in the big title, like, love. All my life from this point is going to be love. I feel like here maybe there is a realization for some people that love is everything that surrounds us, because everything that people create, well, some people of course, but most of the time is made with love. And if you don't see it in the physical world, it carries like this energy of love, and you can feel it if you will switch off your brain. You can feel it. And we are also human beings that were made by our parents, by God, or whoever you believe in, with love. So we are carrying this love in ourselves. And maybe this period, this time, this transformational time was for you to realize that you are a being of love. You are able to carry it in yourself, and you can give it to other people and receive it. And it can be, life is full of love. I don't know, this position for me is just about this emotional fulfillment in the end, like complete emotional fulfillment and peace, like knowing I'm in this world, I'm here, I'm loved, and I have a right to exist. I have a right to be the way I am. I have a right to make mistakes. I just have a right to live in love and be able to give this love and produce it. Okay. Here also a little message for you. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And I feel like, I hope you see it. I feel like this is also about looking at your past experience, which was like this painful, and you don't want to even um, like turn your head towards it. You just like, no, I'm not, I'm just gonna go forward. But sometimes it's important for us to turn our head and see what was good things about this experience, like what lessons we learned, what painful lessons we learned, so that when we are in the future relationships, on the future workplace, or um, anything that's going to be new for us in this situation, so that we will know what lessons we learned and how they're helping us right now, like in this moment when we are in the future. So we could look back and see, oh my God, thanks God this was over. Thanks God this relationships, the job, maybe romantic or friendship or family is finally over, even if it was so painful and I thought that I'm not gonna make it, because I learned so much from it that now I can make my life 100% better, 100% filled with love. And yes, this is what I feel for you. It's a very major pile. Oh, sorry. I also want to give you some healing story card. Oh, I get chills from this. Ooh. Oh my God, this is so major. I feel like for many of you, it is a spiritual awakening. Like, as I said, about love in the air, love inside you, what it is love for me in this world. And I feel like, because here it's like a spirit of creation, and here is like a spiritual journey. This is so beautiful, pile number one. So you are right now gonna be able to create something beautiful. Like, you're gonna have a new vision of the world. You're gonna have a new vision of people, of everything. And with this new vision, you're gonna create something very beautiful. Like this guy who's holding the sphere, he's a creator, well, in a human flesh, and you are gonna become like this. You're gonna have the spiritual journey of understanding so many things and being free and happy, and not depending on any social constraints, rules, how it's supposed to be, and blah 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 and so forth. Everything that you knew in society, you will see it much differently, and you will be so content and peaceful. And these are cards that are showing that your spiritual guides, the universe, they are watching you, and this happened everything for your own good, so you could be awakened to your spirit. I feel like here in this path there are people who have some very interesting like destiny, fate, like something important you have to give this world, something important you have to create, and without this, you wouldn't be able to do it. This is what I feel. So pile number one, thank you for watching this video. I hope you're gonna stay with me, and I hope we're gonna meet each other in my next videos if I'll have any storage on my phone. So thank you very much, and bye bye. Hello pile 2. Let's see what you've got here. For here I really feel like there are people who are air signs, and I'm feeling like you guys are about to become light, in the feeling of yourself, like if something was heavy in your life, like something was really going in a difficult way, you know, like you were pushing and it was not working for you. So I feel like it's a time when you are feeling yourself very light and that everything is going smoothly. So let's see what you've got here. Ooh. So what I feel is that you are hell of a rebellion here. For those who are watching me, I feel like you are guys, you know, very fiery, like in your character. Like you are not okay with some social norms. You are not okay with, you know, how your family told it to be, you know. You are becoming honest about your own feelings, your own ideals, your own desires and wishes. I feel like here you maybe were like kind of in a sleeping mode, you know. Um, yeah, you were living your life, you were pursuing your goals and dreams, but at some point, you've been like, okay, this is not working for me. This is not me. Like this is the society, this is my family, this is, you know, my partner, this is their views, this is my friends' views. I am different. I don't want to align with what I'm seeing around. This is the feeling that I get. Like I don't want to ally with these chains. And I feel like you are breaking these chains. Who feels like someone is even a bit angry here, like like you so much don't like how other people live and how other people um, decide for themselves and then they decide for others. You know those people. You all know those people who are like, I know better, and you know, I am getting married, you should. I am having kids, you should. You know, like I am working the job I hate, but you know, um, you should also do so. So I feel like here you are a person who is like, no, I'm not like this, and you are kind of the one who has to walk this way by yourself, maybe alone, because you are the one who is seeing it. Like, you know, you have this fire, this light that is like within you, and it brings you to the better future. You can light up your way, your own way. You don't need other people to do so for you. It doesn't mean you have to be lonely, but like in your way, you don't need anyone to light up this the journey that you're gonna take. You know there is something better for you, and your spirit guides. Maybe eagle is your spirit animal, actually. Like I feel like birds, because you know this year I felt air, and I feel like yeah, something very light and you know flying. So maybe the your spirit guides are actually take form of an eagle or some kind of other bird. And you know, if you feel that you are on this journey alone, know that you are not. Just because you don't see them doesn't mean they will not help you or aren't there by your side. And I feel like this is journey a lot about being honest with yourself. Here it says, I don't know if you're gonna see, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So here, as I said, you were realizing that other people may live in their own illusions, but I am not going to. And you're going to question yourself, is this my wish or did somebody else put this wish on me? Is this the way I see the world, or is this somebody else is trying to impose me their vision of the world? And I think this is a little bit tough for you because being honest with yourself is a difficult thing, because sometimes we have to accept something not pleasant for ourselves. Like, for example, you were always thinking, okay, I'm gonna become a lawyer, gonna work like this, gonna be like working in a some law firm company, in a law company, and gonna have this very clean and abundant life in the terms of law company. I don't know. And suddenly you like look at yourself and you feel like, no, I am not this. I actually want to pursue some artistic career, and this thing scares you a lot, it's like scares you because you don't know how it's gonna work. You don't know if you even have a talent, but here you have a talent to it. So whatever you're thinking, like the endure, the job, or the creative path that you want to take, you have a talent for it here, I'm gonna say it. And like because you are not used to yourself like this, it scares you, and it's very hard to be honest with yourself and be like, okay, I think I really like it. And yeah, some people are not gonna accept it, some people are not gonna be there by my side, or I don't really like it about myself because I had a thing, a vision that artists are all poor, for example. Some people have this vision that if you are an artist, you're always going to be poor, and nobody's going to appreciate your work, or something like, I just feel something like that. And you are afraid that if you're going to accept in yourself that you are actually want to be an artist, and you're like, ew, I want to be an artist, oh my god, I'm going to be poor, no, 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 this is not about me, this is not life I want. And it's maybe very hard for you to accept it, that this is a part of you. By the way, there are tons of different stories where artists are actually very abundant and flourishing and famous. So don't be caught up in your own illusions. If you are so scared, you can have your job but still try something new, like a hobby, and then you'll see for yourself. So I feel like this also, for some people, I get a message. If you were in a situation where you didn't like everything that was around you, like your views, your conditions of living, the circumstances that life put you or that you brought yourself in, if you didn't like it and you were like this rebellion person that was very angry and was ready to, kill everyone around, destroy everyone and everything around, this situation is going to be healed. I feel like this is not a righteous anger for some of you. For some of you, you are just so angry and so rebellious just because some of your dreams didn't come true, some of your expectations of life didn't come true, but doesn't mean that they will not in the future, and it doesn't mean that this is something you really needed. Maybe there is something better for you in store for life. So just this mode of angerness and rebelliousness, it's not helping. This is like making things a little bit worse, and you have to be honest with yourself about this, that maybe you should just stay calm in the situation you are and just think, what is the best choice I can make right now? How can I make my life better? like without this extra emotions included. Just try really to see the situation from the different point. And I feel like for some of you, which is the blessing and the good thing, that this situation is gonna heal, you know? The blessing about this pile is the truth, the honesty with yourself. I think this is one of the biggest blessings that can happen to us, where we face situations where we have to look within us. We have to ask ourselves, what is it really we want? How do we want to live our life? And I feel like this is something that's very healing for you, if it's even unpleasant. The best thing about it is everything's going to be healed, and maybe the situation will not turn out the way you want it to be, but it will definitely turn out in a better way that you even expected. Let me just clarify a little bit the rebellion guy here. I just want to see if it's a positive one or if it's the second one that I felt. So is the rebellion one is the okay, isolation. This is actually for the first pile. The first pile got isolation. It feels like maybe this is the next stage. Maybe this is going to be a gradual reading. I don't know. Sometimes it happens like if this was the first pile was like caught up, like really closed up in a hermit mode, brokenhearted, not doing anything. You guys are like, no, this is not gonna be the case. I'm gonna, I know my own truth. So I am really curious. Okay. Oh. So you have to be honest with yourself. What is it making you feel guilty about what you did? And maybe about something you found out about yourself, because this is a lot about integration of your good parts and your not so good parts. There is no good or bad, but I just feel like we human beings, we see the world in two dimensions, good or bad. And it's not like this. This is about integration, becoming one. And you see here it is, eagle again, and fiery energy, and here is the more like calm and water energy, emotionally content and very peaceful. So I feel like in order for you to walk your journey, you need to combine those two. You can't be always this guy with the fire and pushing through, going through. You, in order to move forward, if you were stuck before, you need to integrate two of your energies. You can call it anyway, like feminine and masculine, strong and more like peaceful ones, very like floaty, any possible way. There is a major integration over here has to happen. And maybe it is very unpleasant because part of it is dealing with your guilt, like maybe some parts of you that you have to accept in yourself make you feel very guilty about it, but this is something that will go away for sure. This is gonna be healed, and I feel like this is the new journey that you're gonna start, because the Fool is always about the new journey. And I feel like here it's if you are feeling that there is something better for you, that's something that makes you feel rebellious and want to break everything and just go on this journey, before you do it, you have to understand that you have to take to this journey all parts of yourself, all parts, even those you feel guilty about. I already repeated myself, but yeah, you have to become one conscious. Everything that you considered bad or good about yourself, just erase those good and bad standards. Become one. Take something, even from the bad things we have in our character, or the things that we did, or the mistakes, there is always, always a positive thing in it. And if we are able to extract this positive light from something that we considered bad, our journey be the most fulfilling journey ever. So this is what I got for you here, and I also want to pull some healing stories for you guys. Interesting for this journey. Ooh. And the second card. Oh, this is also a pile about spiritual awakening. I have very spiritual people here, by the way, on this channel. I feel like if you're watching this, as I said with the journey before, this card called readiness. So you are ready for something. Be prepared for something. You are being prepared for your future journey. Like all the things that are happening, you are being, like, this is the feeling I have, even chills about it. You have been prepared. Here we saw a fool, and which symbolizes the new journey, and I feel like you are there almost. Like the best part of this reading is that you are almost there. It just takes a little bit to, um, cross the border and embark on a journey. Whatever this journey is going to be. Is it going to be a new job? It's going to be a new city, new country, new relationships, new way of living life? Because this is card also about the awakening. It's a spiritual awakening, and the higher beings, the powers that are in charge, which we don't see in our everyday life, they see us, they see everything, they see what we are going through, and they're like, this this guy with the horn here, right horn, he is like, come on, wake up, wake up. There is a huge potential within you. Just start your journey. Before you do it, look closely at yourself. Be honest with yourself, because this is something that's gonna help you in this journey. Before you start it, you have to heal all these parts of yourself, all the regrets you have about all the failures you had, or all the things that you are not proud of yourself, all the, how it's called, when somebody is offended us, like, when we store this offense in ourselves, and we're like carrying it around. Let it go, let go the guilt and all the unpleasant and heavy emotions, and you will be amazingly happy and surprised about what kind of journey is waiting you. It's a very spiritual journey, I would say. So, pile number 2, thank you for watching me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please comment below. I was very happy to see you for the first time. Oh my god, to know you for the first time. So, I hope you're gonna stay with me and enjoy the next readings that I'm gonna make. And bye-bye. Hello, my dear third pile. I'm gonna make it quick. Because I don't have enough storage, but I still want to tell you everything, so I'm just gonna start right away. Interesting. So interesting, guys. That's very interesting. So what I feel here is that you've been going through some changes in your life, like something that happened with you, like within, I don't know, short period of time. But no, I feel like long. This has been like an ongoing change. Like during this year, maybe so many things that were happening, but you didn't notice them because, like, on the outside world, maybe nothing changed, but on the inside, like inside you, you changed a lot. You became very mature. I feel like this is like the blessing of this file. You see happiness, this, what can be better than happiness in the pile about in the reading about blessings. And I feel like this is a lot connected with your becoming more mature, with having more mature understanding of life. Um, and I feel like this has been happening maybe within a year, as I said, like step by step. There were some events or some choices that you made, some inner work that you've done that influenced this growth. And I think it's truly amazing because you are becoming much more peaceful. You will have a peaceful view on life. And I feel like um, there's gonna be a connection between your heart, your brain, and your soul. Like you will bloom like this woman on the picture. You will, by being so connected, like connecting all your different parts of yourself, like this rainbow. Like there is no good or bad sides in us, there is a rainbow in us. So everything you were blaming yourself for, like, I'm not good enough in this, I am, bad at this, I did this, and blah blah blah, and look at these mistakes. Everything that you didn't like in yourself, you are looking at it in a different way, in a way that, yes, you are a rainbow. There are no good or bad things about yourself. You can use both good and bad things for good, you know and I feel this is truly amazing because it's bringing you a lot of peacefulness and calmness and like tranquil state. I feel like it's not yet happened. It's gonna happen somewhere in the nearest future. Your eyes are closed, and it gives me a feeling that it's, she's not fully embracing her maturity, or he. And yes, I feel like you are just gonna bloom in a different way than before. It may be scary for you because many childhood styles of behavior you will have to let go, and you might think that those behaviors served you so well, and now you will have to be different, and you are scared that how are you gonna manage it. Are you gonna become this sad grown up that does serious stuff, and being unhappy and blah blah blah, thinking how to earn money and all those things, and you're a bit scared of it. But at the same time, I feel like there is no point of you in staying in this energies, like childhood patterns, because they are not positive. I feel like in this pile, we will always carry our inner child inside us, even when we're grown-ups. And this is the part that we have to cherish, that because in this part are our dreams, our, true selfness. But for you guys, I feel here that you are leaving behind some very negative childhood patterns that were not making it, great influence on your life. And I feel like this is the time you're letting it go, and moving forward and becoming a grown up, but in a good sense, not in the sense you are scared of, but like in a sense that um, your life gonna become much much more easier. That's what I'm saying. Without those negative patterns, maybe you have done some healing of some psychological traumas that happened to you in your childhood, and you are now letting them go, and you acquire this new vision that's gonna help you be a grown-up, but with the healthy child inside of you. That's what I feel. And I feel like this is gonna give you lots of inner freedom in expressing yourself, in living your life, in being who you want to be, because I felt like something was like constraining you before. And now, um, once you are here in this maturity state, you are gonna feel completely different. You're gonna feel like your hands are, like, I have a visual that your hands are just getting unlocked, unchained, and you're like, so I can be basically anyone in this life. you know this is this feeling like, oh my god, I can make all my dreams come true. I can be this grown up that nobody's telling me what to do and how to do. I can live whatever I want. I can support myself. I can date whatever I want, and not think of anyone's approval and of anyone's telling me this is right and this is wrong. This is what I'm feeling. You're kind of living this state where you are chained to be a child. Maybe you have very overprotecting parents, and you are already living um, in your own apartment, but you still feel them, you feel their influence. When you start doing something, you are like thinking, oh my god, what will my parents think about it? How will they think about this partner, and blah blah blah. And I feel like this is spoiling your life a lot. Even on distance, they still have a great influence and not letting you be a grown-up. And I feel like this is something that's gonna change, and this is a huge blessing, because you are gonna become happy the way you are supposed to be. You're basically gonna become yourself here, I feel. I had to check time because there is time limit. I have storage. And you see happiness, this is something, the blessing that's coming. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. And this, oh, I get chills. And this maturity, I feel like it's gonna help you to get into your path. Like those childhood patterns, they were kind of, you were like, I have again a vision, you were walking, but, and this is your path, for example, and you've been walking, but something like you want to do something, and like this is your path, okay, you want to do something, and you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't, what will my parents say? And you're like, you keep focusing and wasting a lot of energy on hesitation, and like, what will they say? And like, your path is just like here, just walk, just have this stroll. But you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't, okay, I'll do one step, maybe, oh, no, I'm gonna go back. And it feels like this. And this is gonna end. This is the huge blessing that's gonna come your way, that this now, from this point, which will happen, I think, maybe, yeah, very close. I feel it's very close. You're like one step. This card is not telling me, this is the only card in this deck that has no meaning. It's like a blank. So the universe doesn't want to tell me what's going to happen later. It's like a secret for you, because if you know, it's everything is. So, my dear Pile 3, there's been a serious fight, humans against machine, and I'm happy and delighted to say that I won this fight, at least for now. But we did lost some of our best soldiers, and there was some minutes of the video that I recorded, and where I pulled out this card already, but I'm just gonna quickly explain you and give you the information. So I don't remember if I mentioned that before, but this is the only card in a deck that doesn't have any meaning. And as I told you before, maybe, the reason is that universe might not want to spoil that for you. Things been unfolding, and you just need to know that where you're going is your path, and it's full of happiness, full of inner freedom from everything that was holding you back. And the world card means that, like, pregnancy is ending and a baby is coming out. So one period of time is ending and the new one begins. And this is also like a major arcana, so it's a major change in your life. And as I said, that it's maybe even switching from being a complete child, childish behavior, to a grown-up behavior in its best way. And for some of you, it can be literally you are giving a birth to someone. Like you are now like understanding that you are now a grown-up that gives a birth to another person, and you have no choice but to be mature and to, you know, lead this little child. And by leading this little child, you are becoming older yourself. So for some of you guys, this actually can be if you are pregnant, of course. But for most of you guys, it's actually the inner changes that are happening to you. And okay, it's a fool. You see a new start, a new beginning. So this guy is ready to embark on a new journey when he's completely new person. He took his past experiences, he took his past vision for life, his maybe some kind of dreams that he was not hoping already to um, you know, manifest in life. Everything that was best in his past experiences he's taking with him. You see, it's a very small birth, but I feel like you know, when so many things happen with you, only few are important, and we sometimes forget about it. So I think he took everything that is important for his future, and he is going forward. And you know, there might be some friends that are helping you on this journey, or at least wants to help you, want to help you at this journey. And again, he doesn't know his future. Oh, except that he's gonna become a magician. That he's gonna become the one who, from the person who doesn't know where to put his key. You know, like he learned everything that he needed to learn from all these patterns he had, but he doesn't know how to use it yet. But he will know in the future. He will become this guy who can use all of his talents, all of his resources for his own good and for the good of other people. He's going to become a person who literally controls his life, but not in an unhealthy way, but in a way that he cooperates with the universe and other people. But he's in full control of his mind, of his heart, of his soul, and you know, those things are all balanced, and you know, he can literally make everything happen in his life. So I also have several of cards that I pulled for you. The last two piles, they got two cards, but here I feel like, because we had to stop the video, and I don't know, just my inner feeling that I want to give you guys three cards. And okay. These are very beautiful. I get chills. So I didn't mention it, but now I have also feeling that maybe you were, you know, to face your childhood unpleasant traumas or dramas. You've been forced to somehow go back to your place where you lived with your family. Either you had to move in with your family, or you just visited for a long time and you had to meet everyone. Like if you have a big family, for example, and you have siblings and everyone is gathering, and I feel like this brought up some maybe unpleasant memories. I'm not saying that for everyone it is like oh, how to say, like traumatic or something, but I mean like something that created an unhealthy behavioral patterns in you, or unhealthy vision of yourself. And this happened for a reason. Those physical changes in the physical world happen for reasons, and even if you don't like it, it feels like ugh, you have to understand that your soul needed this. Your soul wants to be free from this, and this is called a card of release, of freedom. And you see how Angel is holding her head. So everything, all the mental constructions that you had in your head are now being released by you, by your efforts, conscious efforts, and by angels and all the guardians that are helping you in this way. So they helped you. They maybe in this unpleasant time when you have to face everything, they are around you, and this is the way for you to live your better life. You know, if you will not let go all of this childish, yeah, I feel like it's more of how you perceive yourself. I feel like there is a lot of negativity when it comes to you, you know. um, for example, you may be this very beautiful girl, but some comments from your siblings, for example, made you feel like you are, you know, ugly or something. So I feel like it's more of a perception of yourself that's gonna change, and it's gonna greatly influence your life. Literally, this is the card of miracle, and you see how she's just like brought up to light, and you know she's healed within inside. This gives me a feeling that, you know, finally I'm like becoming so light, becoming so, you know, tranquil, and maybe even somehow, you know, my thoughts become transparent, and I understand that all those how I was treating myself, it was not really a healthy way, and it was going back, way back to my childhood. And I'm not this person. I am a completely different one, and I want to discover it. I want to discover it on my way, and I feel like this is the best thing that could ever happen to any person. You know, we are all struggling with our psychological childhood, you know, unpleasant memories, but not everyone is able to get through them, or you know, to actually put efforts into this. You know, some people think like, it's gonna happen by itself. No, it requires some work, and I feel like you worked enough, and this is your blessing that's coming your way, that you are gonna be released from all those negative ideas about yourself. Literally, miracles gonna happen. It's a wish fulfillment. It's just understanding your worth. That's what I want to say. And here's this card is one of my favorite, actually. It is being gifted. So this woman over here, she realizes that she is actually gifted, that she has talents that nobody else has, and they are unique because she is the one who's having it. You know, like some people think that, you know, oh, I have a good voice, but everyone else has a good voice. You know, and sometimes they're really scared to show the world their voice just because somebody else is like is better or also have this, you know, nice voice. But I feel like at this point you are realizing that, okay, there may be lots of people who have nice voice and can sing, but my voice is special because it's mine. You know, other humans, they have the same maybe voice, but because they are different, they put different meaning into this voice. They put different meaning into the songs, in the way how they do it, you know. I hope you get what I mean. Like, this makes your talent special, and I feel like you have lots of talents. I feel like you are a very gifted person, and this situation that happened with you and happening right now, this growth that's happening, is helping you to discover these talents and not be afraid to pursue your, you know, your life in a new way, where you are, you know, I have this feeling like, for example, you just not thinking about success, just like try, okay, I want to draw a picture, right? And you draw a picture without any second thought, and then you're like, look at the picture, and you're like, hey, did I just do it? Is this something that I did? Oh my god, this looks so beautiful. Like, I never thought I could do something like this. I never thought I'm capable of this. And I feel like this is what's gonna happen for you. And I feel like you have at least 3 talents in you. I don't know why, it just feels like 3 talents. I don't know why I said that. And okay, pile 3, I'm ending it now here. Thank you very much for staying with me, and again, I'm sorry for all the technical issues that we encountered, but I'm really hoping that you loved the reading, or at least it was useful for you, or at least you had a nice time with me. But again, I want to say to you that I feel like this is one of the major and best moments of your life, even if you're not realizing it quite yet. But I'm just feeling you are about to rediscover yourself once again when it comes to your gifts and talents. And I feel like lots of the things that you didn't see about yourself was just because somebody told you you are not this and you are not this, but you are that, you know? So I'm really happy for you guys, and happiness is waiting for you just now. So thank you for being with me here, and hope you see you in my next videos. Bye bye.